The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 20.
Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Ball is spotted on the 6. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation. It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing is...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't. Gives it to the back on the draw. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. When you look at the design of a draw play, you don't often see it going to the outside, but I'm not sure he had much of a choice there.
Nah, the running back couldn't find a hole. The defense wasn't full. Listen, when you do see a draw as a defensive lineman, you don't bite. You don't run up the field. You don't rush the passer like they want you to. You sit there and play run for a second. Great job by that defensive line not running themselves out of a play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Second down. Here we go.
He'll run it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Get it out on the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The punt team makes it. It's a fake he wants to throw. And the fake works if he can get the first. And they caught the return team hitting the snooze button, and they pick up the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This quarterback is getting frustrated, and you can see it now, right? They've had some possessions, but they only have a field goal to show for it, and he's now starting.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Called the... Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. It falls incomplete, and they tried to get him messed up with the 3rd down. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers in. That would have been a... game if he... Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Montgomery.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Trying to find his man in the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Now improvising. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Going for 6. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal?
You got to love this job by the defense here in their own end. They're doing an outstanding job in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. Everybody's getting to their marks. They're breaking on the ball, and they forced 3 straight incomplete.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
And the timing had to be perfect.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sets up the screen. At midfield, he's got room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Give to the running back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And here comes the punt team. He may keep that punt rush honest after completing a pass earlier. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Finds him out of the backfield. At the 35, he's open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Escapes the sack. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop, but nice job by the defensive lineman. Get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't push you backwards at all. And then what do you see with linebackers a lot of times? They're come flying in there, making the stop. A nice stop by this defense, expecting the quarterback sneak.
What a battle this game was. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving. He just works to get himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
That's caught. It's pulled. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Trying to barrel in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They want to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The throw. Big fella moving. Makes the grab, but there's not enough room. The defense was ready. They kept their leverage, and they come up with a 4th down stop. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll throw it. Plucks it out of the air. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk. You have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deep as the deepest, wide as the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the... They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Now rolling to the left. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They're setting up the screen. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. What a great job to get out of there, pick up the 1st down, get out of bounds, clock stopped, and now they'll reset. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Trying to make magic with his feet. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
And when the clock's running down late in the ball game, every 1st down matters, every second matters. Really good job by the quarterback, dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting a first down and also getting out of bounds to save precious seconds as this one ticks down.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Now sliding to his left. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is a situation as a defense. The game's on the line. You got to know the situation. A completion over the middle of the field to the 10-yard line, I tackle him, I get him on the ground.
And he gets it in for the touchdown. Time has expired. They're down by 1. They can send it to overtime with the kick or win it with the 2.
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more.